Magic 98 is WMG in Madison.
D99.3 is WDMB AM and FM Dodgeville Mineral Point, a Dodge Point Broadcasting Company. D99.3, local, state, national, and worldwide news, sports, and weather, all together, right here, right now. It's your news on your station, D99.3.
Your D99.3 weather break is being brought to you by the Red Room Bar and Restaurant in downtown Dodgeville.
This is WGBW, Denmark, Green Bay. True Oldies 1590. The news is next from ABC at the top of the hour. From ABC News, I'm Chuck Severson. As soon as
90.3 WRST. Thanks for tuning in this week. That's going to wrap things up for us in just a few moments. And this was our first week, so if you hear us screw up a few times, don't worry about it. We'll be better next time. This is my first time doing live radio. And let us know what you thought of us, or you want to request what you want us to play next week. Email us at wrst@wisconsinbroadcasting.com.
Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great night.
And that's going to do it. Don't forget, this is 90.3 WRST FM, Oshkosh.
Good night.
Bye. See you next week.
The Expo Center, now through Sunday, August 14th. The one you depend on.
The Sean Hannity Show continues after the news on News Talk 1450, KFIZ Fond du Lac, a Mountain Dog media station.
CNN Radio Investment Advisor. Call me toll-free at 1-877-87-CLARK, and we'll talk about your situation after the break, right here on WCLO, Janesville, Beloit.
I'm Marcy Williams. Rescue crews lower a video camera down a second.
I'm Bill Torrey from the newsroom at MarketWatch.com.
First with news, 24 hours a day. This is News Radio 1310, WIBA Madison.
I'm Dave Barrett. For the fourth time in 7 years, it'll cost more to lick or stick and send your letters.
This is Mad Radio. This is New Rock. No rules.
Now I seem to come to you. Hammer my bones in the envelope. This
is Madison's New Rock Station. Mad Radio 96.3 WMAD. Sauk City, Madison.
This is VCY America Worldwide. WVCY AM 690, Oshkosh, Christian Information Radio.
Coming to VCY America this weekend.
Coming up on 10 o'clock and 10 below zero at our WHBY studios, Lee Caston joins us in the next hour of the Good Neighbor Show on 1150 WHBY, Kimberly, Appleton, Fox City.
CBS News, this is Frank.
Claire Realty today, 828-1140. Bright and early every morning. This is Bill Bennett's Morning in America on News Talk Sports 680. WOGO, Lake Hallie, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls.
USA Radio Network News, John Scott.
Before this free trial offer expires. 1-800.
Jefferson County's News and Talk, 940 WFAW, Fort Atkinson.
From ABC News.
Presented by the next Ford F-150. Y100. WNCY. Menasha. Green Bay. Fox City.
Checking the cash. Checking the cash.
WYMS Milwaukee.
WYMS Milwaukee. Your Milwaukee schools at 88.9 FM.
WDTW, Studio Band, Milwaukee, la Casa de Piolín por la mañana y mucha más música todo el día. 104.7, La Grande.
Your number one home for today's Christian music, Joy 1340, WJYI, Milwaukee, Waukesha Racine.
Your country oldie station, WBKB West Bend.
Classic Country.
Good afternoon, Bob Dorr, Classic Country, BKB News. NASA has delayed.
At the Eagle, we give you Rev and Ned in the morning. By the way, great nipple. We're the Rock Green Bay. WJLW Alloway Green Bay, 106.7, The Eagle.
New rock, great classics. This is big, and I want to be a part of this. 93 WQFM Milwaukee.
Or call 742-8833.
News Talk 1350. WPDR. Portage.
At My Front Door, a doo-wop classic from 1955. And it's close enough to 7 o'clock to say that this is WORT-FM in Madison, Wisconsin, listener-sponsored community radio.
Well, I've seen you.
You're listening to 96.7 FM, WBDK, Algoma, Sturgeon Bay, and Kewanee.
AP Update, I'm Tim McGuire. As bodies are still being...
WKQH Marathon, Wausau, Stevens Point. 104.9 KQH. The music is timeless.
At 11 o'clock, you're tuned to WRVM, Suring, Wisconsin. Stay tuned next for Sound of Majesty, hosted by Greg Wheatley.
News Talk 1410 WIZM La Crosse. Wisdom News Time is 7 o'clock.
CBS News, I'm Steve Knight.
You're listening to VCY America, WVCY-FM Milwaukee, 107.7, and Sheboygan, 94.9.
FM Talk and Sports 100.5. WTKQ, Carlton, Saginaw, Bay City, Midland.
WOGB, Kakona Green Bay, a Cumulus station.
Green Bay's only station.
Playing the music that's got Green Bay on the move. The Drive at 5 with Dan Marcus, a man who worked through happy hour to play your requests.
Green Bay's only station. WOGB. Green Bay.
More facts on radio. Call this station of the Radio Advertising Bureau.
ESPN 1150, WEAQ, Chippewa Falls, and Eau Claire. The best sports talk on the radio. ESPN Radio.
Great country is always on.
Country. Really great music.
101.9 WDEZ, Wausau, Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids.
WORQ Green Bay, Fox Cities.
The music says it all. Q90 FM. Green Bay.
Star 97 is WSRG, Sturgeon Bay, a Magnum Group station.
AP Radio News.
up with an answer for you today. We'll work on it again tomorrow, right? Actually, on Monday, right here on your hometown station, 1430 WBEV Beaver Dam. Frank Ford Chevrolet Buick in Columbus. Good people to turn to. 11 o'clock.
From ABC News.
Hey there, this is Cole, your co-host of Midwest Hip Hop, and you're listening to Converge Radio, WDRK 99.9 FM, Cornell, Eau Claire. Your home for listener-supported music right here in the Chippewa Valley.
This is WVCX Toma, 98.9 FM, with translators in McFarland at 91.1, Ripon at 102.9, and Prairie du Chien at 89.5.
This is AM 1050 WLIP.
Kenosha, a product of Next Media.
Now, ABC Radio News.
Much of the nation's in heat. I'm Larry Jacobs, and heated by...
You might not know the half of it.
This is AM 540, WRRD, Jackson, Milwaukee. The word on faith, family, and finance. If you have any questions or comments about a show you hear on The Word, or would like to request a program schedule, call our listener feedback line at 414-266-5325, or email our program director, Dan Cooper, at danc@salemmilwaukee.com.
Ideas 88.3 WHWC, Menominee, Eau Claire. Talk about issues that matter to you.
I-94 is WIAL Eau Claire. 80s to now all day.
I-94 Eau Claire.
This is your music. WPVL-FM, Platteville and Dubuque. Extreme 107.1, a Queen Bee radio station.
WGMO WQOQ Durand is now the classic rock station. 95 GMO.
There are stars.
Serving Central Wisconsin at 106.1 FM and worldwide at Wisconsin106.com. This is WCWI, Adams, Friendship, Wisconsin, 106.
It takes you right back to what day in high school, where you were at.
96.5 WKLH, Milwaukee's classic rock.
Definitely classic rock junkies.
A message from the Catholic Church.
Bridging the gap between faith and everyday life. Serving the Diocese of La Crosse here in the Chippewa Valley, this is Relevant Radio 1050 AM. WDVM Eau Claire. Thanks for keeping us listener-supported.
This is the saint of the day for all.
My best friend's girlfriend sing. My best friend's girlfriend. I think we could be allowed to sing the last 15 seconds. Best friend's girl. All right, maybe the last 5 seconds.
I believe the city council has banned that.
Friends, but it's hurting.
The city council is banning us.
105.5, give it time. If they can, believe me, they would. 105.5 Triple M is WMMM FM of Verona, Madison. It's Jonathan and Kitty in the morning.
And now, another listener takes over.
Visit WPR.org.
Ideas 91.3 WHHI, Highland. Talk about issues that matter to you.
Chapter a day. I'm Carl Schmidt.
Buns and barbecue sauce for Reggie Michael.
WSLD, Whitewater.
Continuous country.
Your favorite country. Your home in the country. 104.5. WSLD.
More bad news on Wall Street today as the Dow continues to slide. We'll have...
Again, the number is 499-4000.
You're less than 60 seconds away from another 12 in a row on WPCK Denmark Green Bay, a Cumulus media station.
Hi, this is Michael from 5 Star Mortgage, and I have a question.
This is Christian Hit Radio, 89Q, WCLQ, Wausau.
Hi there, Tommy Dillon, and more positive, upbeat, encouraging.
Proud to be flying the red, white, and blue. 101.9 WDEZ, Wausau, Mosinee, USA. Frank Country on 101.9 WDEZ.
WIFC, Warsaw, Stevens Point.
ESPN La Crosse is 105.5 FM, WFBZ, Trempealeau, La Crosse, and Winona. 1290 AM, WKLJ Sparta. And at 102.1 FM on Translator W271 CM Sparta.
It's 9 o'clock, and you're in the middle of 30 minutes non-stop. 105.7 WAPL, Appleton, Oshkosh, Green Bay, the Rockin' Apple.
Western Wisconsin sports leader is 580 WKTY La Crosse.
From ABC News.
Going down, baby. WKQM.
Lean down, you block.
Or medicine.
Look here.
The Ginger Radio.
Welcome to the new 106.7 Jam.
You told us that you wanted to hear more hip-hop. Well, you now control this station. And that's exactly what we're going to give you.
Going down, I'm on your radio, me, you bitch.
Welcome.
Keep it locked. Keep it tuned in.
To the new 106.7 Jam.
Going down right now.
Madtown's the #1 for hip-hop.
Rhinelander GM and Toyota. North Stevens Street, Rhineland. Proudly serving the Northwood.
WRLO.
Antigo, Rhinelander.
Fond du Lac and Dodge County's leader for news. AM 1170 WFDL. Waupun Fond du Lac Beaver Dam. Today's news, yesterday's music. AM 1170 WFDL.
WOWN. Hello, Americans. I'm Paul Harvey.
Broadcasting from the UW Green Bay campus, 89.3 WPNE Green Bay.
From the Melio's Sandwiches Studios, this is Madison's Classic Rock. 101.5 WIBA-FM, Sauk City, Madison.
Thanks for tuning us in. All the great hits play here. Oldies 1460 WBOG AM, Toma, Sparta.
Here's the latest from ABC News.
Public service message brought to you by USA Freedom Corps and the Ad Council.
News for Western Wisconsin. You're listening to News Talk, AM 880, WMEQ, Menominee, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls.
This is a Fox News alert. I'm Greg Jarrett. A passenger plane has gone.
Our legal name is WCHY. But you can call us Charlie. The all-new 105.1. Charlie FM. We're going to rock civilization.
Hi, this is Serge from System of a Down.
Angels deserve to die.
Yo, what's up, man? This is Kobe Dick from Papa Roach.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort.
What's happening, y'all? This is Kid Rock.
When you hear us.
WJJO, Watertown, Madison.
You know it's gotta be JJO.
Solid Rock, 94.1 JJO.
You guys rock.
See some ID.
WLST, Marinette, Menominee, Wisconsin and Michigan's best country, Cat Country, 95.1.
You're listening to VCY America, WVCX, Toma, 98.9 FM, and in Ripon at 92.1.
Vintage AM 1260 is WWIS, Black River Falls, Wisconsin.
1420 AM to Breeze.
WJUD Plymouth and all of Sheboygan County.
Your station, your music.
WVRE. Build a Beat. 101.1.
The Tri-State's #1 for continuous country favorites. And 30-minute river runs every hour, all day long. This is 101.1 The River. Another hour of the Tri-State's best country with Misty Wolf starts now.
101.1 The River. Tri-State.
I'm Bill. Good night, everybody.
WAUK Waukesha, Milwaukee. This is Milwaukee's ESPN Radio. 1510 days, 1290 nights. ESPN Radio Sports.
AM 1640 WKSH Sussex, Milwaukee.
Thanks for listening to WRJF LP 101.7 FM in Menominee.
Mix 106.9 is WNNO, Wisconsin Dells, Baraboo, Lodi.
WEZR, Brilliant, Green Bay, The Planet. Win your way in with FM 1021. Sounds different. WLUM Milwaukee.
FM 1021.
Serving the master by sending the message. We are 91.3 FM, WSTN Kiel, with studios in Plymouth.
When I am down.
The 80s, 90s, and now. 104.5, The Point. WXCR, Plymouth, Sheboygan, a Mountain Dog media station.
Plan your trip to the Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe.
Serving the Diocese of La Crosse in the Cooley region and powered by you.
Listeners supported.
Radio that bridges the gap between faith and everyday life.
Relevant Radio.
WKBH, Holman, La Crosse. Relevant Radio, 1570 AM.
Listen close.
WECL.
Music starts.
Outbound, Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire.
Real Rock, 92.9.
The Axe.
This afternoon at 2 on Wisconsin Public Radio.
With talk about issues that matter to you, this is Ideas 930 WLBL Auburndale.
It's 12 noon. This is the Ideas Network of Wisconsin Public.
Local phone company. 93.5 WOZZ, New London, Fox City, and 101.9 W270AJ, Green Bay.
For half a century, Rumley's Jewelers has been known as the premier.
92.7 WPKG.
Hillsville.
Steve Nichols here on today's Best Hits, so it's about that time of year getting the kids back into school, which is not an easy task.
B104.7, WBJZ, Berlin, Ripon, Oshkosh, B104.7.
From the Fireline Shooting and Training Center studio, Classic Hits, Fox 99.1, WKFX, Bryce Lake.
The place where people find fellowship. Well, we've reached the 4 o'clock hour together here on W.
Celebrations begin.
WMDC, Mayville, Fond du Lac, West Bend. Jimmy Buffett is coming to Alpine.
This is the Ideas Network of Wisconsin Public Radio.
Ideas 88.1 WHID Green Bay, where we talk about issues that matter to you.
From National Public Radio.
Your hometown radio station, AM 1450 WDLB, Marshfield, a Seahafer broadcasting station. ABC News Now, I'm Richard Cantu.
WVTY Racine, Milwaukee, Kenosha, and Lake County, a locally owned Magnum.media station. 92.1, The Shore.
It's your country. 97.7 Country, WGLR-FM. Lancaster, Dubuque, Aleena, a Queen Bee radio station.
2003 Parade of Homes this Friday through Monday.
WFHR Wisconsin Rapids, AM 1320, Central Wisconsin's 24-hour information station.
CBS News.
WRDB Reedsburg. WRDB Reedsburg. Star 1400. Sauk County's information station.
Are your kids hip to scissor? I'm Richard.
Central Wisconsin's Light Rock.
Today's Light Rock for the Wisconsin River Valley. WLJY Marshfield, Wausau. The new Light 106.5.
It's the 70s with Steve Goddard.
Mike Levin, 6:57. It's the Morning Drive.
One of us will
Sports
do the time,
Radio.
don't worry.
1250 WSSP.
799-1250. Toll free. 1-866-999-1250. Chuck and Sparky on Sports Radio 1250 WSSP.
Milwaukee's full-time sports radio station.
Peter Brown.
Apparently NASA has called off the launch of...
There's a bridge that separates us.
That's right. News Radio 1360 WTAQ.
News Radio 1360 WTAQ.
Checking the gypsy moth population and sleepy suspects. Those stories and more coming up on WTAQ News.
Showers are out of the area, but still overcast and a little bit sunny and muggy. Presently, we have 68 in the valley, 67 at News Radio WTAQ Green Bay. It's 7 a.m.
Navy ships in Jordan.
Light Rock, less talk. Light 94.3, WROE, Nina Menasha.
Your home for the holidays. Greatest hits, 98.1, WISM, Altoona.
Merry Christmas. You know.
Asked to donate $10 or collect pledge.
WLKN, Cleveland, Sheboygan, Manitowoc.
So is tonight your first night with us?
Set of wiper blades today and drive safely. Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Z104 is WZEE Madison. It's all about the music. Hits, music. Z.
Thanks for joining us for our special Christmas presentation on WPJP, Port Washington, Milwaukee. Relevant Radio, 100.1 FM. May His peace fill your home and may His joy shine upon the ones you love.
Relevant Radio with songs for the season. We figured with
Southern Wisconsin's official at-work station, WSJY, Fort Atkinson, Janesville, Beloit.
Today's Light Rock, Light 107.3, WSJY.
Once upon a time at El Martino's, the Bill Taylor Show, and rain coming our way. This is WOKY Milwaukee, 6 o'clock.
CNN Radio.
This is the station playing 20 in a row right now. Nobody plays more music. Wax 104.5. WAXX Eau Claire.
Wax 104.5.
Station identification on the Green Bay Packers radio network.
Central Wisconsin's Packers station. News Radio 550. WSAU Wausau. Depend on it.
Wayne Larrabee, Larry McCarron, our entire Packers game day.
These stories and more coming up for you on AM 1600 WRPN.
Time now for CBS News. Then it's back to me, Mike Gallagher, on AM 1600 WRPN, Ripon, Fond du Lac, Oshkosh.
CBS News, I'm Chris.
I'm Tyler Wilson for Easy 92 WEZY.
Easy 92, WEZY.
Racine, Kenosha, Milwaukee.
A message from the American Academy of Dermatology.
A service of Sunrise Broadcasting. And in working man's English, that means Sports Fan 100.5 WDTX, Rothschild, Wausau, Stevens Point.
Sunny 97.7 WFDL-FM, Lamira, Fond du Lac, West Bend.
Classic rock lives here. 103.3 WGLX, Wisconsin Rapids.
It's the all-new WDKM, Adams Friendship. All the best music from the heart of Wisconsin.
I-94.
WIAL, Eau Claire.
8:06, and we are, we're a little bit late launching it, but we'll start it now anyway. It's the I-94 No Repeat Workday.
Workday between now and 5 o'clock. Starting now, right now, right now. You're not going to hear the same song twice. Right. Between now and 5 o'clock.
Go ahead, listen all day.
Dare ya.
We got the 80s, 90s now. We'll do them 25 in a row for you. Stuff coming in moments from John Mayer and Bananarama. We'll get it started now with Eurythmics and Sweet Dreams.
I-94.
Today, 59 degrees right now, latest in Papa Roach. It's called Take Me, and it rocks the Bottom Vita Morning Show.
99.9, The Car, the low-budget bastard child of Maverick Media. WTRK, Cornell, Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire. If it rocks the Chippewa Valley, it's 99.9, The Car. Take me.
Great listening at home, in the car, or at the office. WRBQ Baraboo.
Invite you to join us again next time, won't you? Right here for the music to throw your soul. Classic Radio. They Talk 1190, or the year city of Sun Prairie, Madison, Northwestern Radio.
WPCK Denmark Green Bay. A Cumulus station. 99.5 and 104.9. Powered by Nash. Country for life.
Into money. At Figgy's, there's something for everyone.
From the Midwest Communications Broadcast Center, this is 94.7 WOFM, Mosinee, Wausau, 99.9 WIZD, Rudolph, Stevens Point. Locally owned and operated, and a service of Midwest Communications.
Now at Radio Shack, it's the best time ever to sign up for...
From the University of Wisconsin River Falls, Ideas 88.7 WRFW, River Falls. Talk about issues that matter to you.
When you hear classic hits, you know you're listening to WOLX-FM Baraboo, Madison. Classic Hits, 94.9. WOLX.
Again, for more practical family living.
It is 1 o'clock. We're Christian Family Radio, WEMI Appleton, 91.9, WEMY Green Bay, Manitowoc, 91.5, 101.7 in Fond du Lac. John Maxwell joins Janet Parshall on our program in just a few minutes. But first, it's news time. We have 81 degrees.
SRN News, I'm Andrea Mikas in Washington.
Rocket 107.9. Rockin' hits from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. WLRK Wausau.
WRGX 88.5 Sturgeon Bay, Sheboygan 97 W245AK The Extreme.
It's 4 o'clock here in WRGX. This is Chloe, and we...
We think 104.1 and 99.1. We are WMZK Merrill Wausau. Pure Rock. Z104.
Just getting underway right now. The Brewers are out at Colorado in baseball tonight. Let's go to SRN on WWIB, Lake Hallie, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls. with SR.
Serving Wisconsin.
From high on top Rib Mountain with 100,000 watts of hit music power.
WIFC. WIFC. Awesome.
Racer 94.7 is WZOR Mishicot Green Bay, a Woodward radio station, and Green Bay's cutting edge of rock. Racer 94.7.
Serving on Alaska and Holman, AM 1490 WLFN La Crosse, a service of the La Crosse Radio Group.
CNN.
Check 1, 2.
WRQT La Crosse.
All systems are go.
95.7. The Rock. The Rock Station.
Mid-Wisconsin's classic hit country. AM 800, WDUX, Wapaka. Here's the latest.
97.9 WSPT.
Stevens Point, Wausau.
A locally owned Fuzzy Broadcasting Company.
You're listening to Cruisin' America, bringing back the greatest hits from the early days of rock and roll.
With talk about issues that matter to you, Ideas 90.3 WHLA, La Crosse.
These aren't just songs. They're that last trip to the dog park, a sit-down meal with everybody, and no TV. Just songs? Come on. WBDL, Reedsburg, Baraboo, Boston, Wisconsin Dells, a Magnum Group station. Soft Rock. Soft Rock. B102.9.
105.7 WAPL. Appleton, Green Bay, Oshkosh. An employee-owned and operated Woodward Radio Group station.
Hello.
Today's pure country and all-time favorites. 99.9 WJBL. Janesville.
The Valley's rock station. Classic Rock 92.1 WMEQ. Menominee Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls. For the weekend's rock.
WKDH FM, West Salem, La Crosse is 100.1. We are your classic rock station.
Doobie's Doors, Dylan. The greatest music ever made now has a station that plays it. WHIT-FM DeForest Madison is 93.1 The Lake.
Boldly sharing the way, the truth, and the life of Jesus Christ 24 hours a day. The Praise Network, WTPN 103.9 Westby, WEQS 89.3 Sparta, 97.9 La Crosse, and on affiliate WWJC 101.5 Augusta. The Praise Network, real life, real hope.
This is the Valley station for the original hits. WNAM, Nina Menasha.
From ABC News.
You're listening to the Valley's best oldies of the 60s and 70s on 103.9 WVBO, Winneconne, Appleton, Oshkosh, a Cumulus media station.
Live Friday afternoon at 1 on WWM.
Programming today on WUWM, Milwaukee Public Radio, made possible with funds contributed by listener Jerry McGaffey in memory of his wife Ruth on their wedding anniversary. Dr. Ruth McGaffey was a former professor and chair of the Department of Communication at UWM.
New Mexico's Española Valley has a reputation.
Your news, weather, and sports authority. WWIS, Black River Falls.
6640 Odana Road in Madison.
Steve and Craig, weeknights at 5 on Madison's Fox Sports Radio 100.5 FM, WTLX Columbus, Madison.
Madison's Smooth Jazz 96.3. WCJZ Sauk City, Madison. It's time for a change. It's time for something new. This is Madison's new radio station, WCJZ. Smooth Jazz 96.3. Finally, Madison has a new radio station that's distinctively different. There's nothing else quite like it on the dial. It's unique, just like Madison. The new WCJZ, Smooth Jazz, 96.3. Madison's discriminating tastes, there's a new radio station designed just for you. Smooth Jazz, 96.3.
Call 608-462-5424. Serving the Diocese of La Crosse here in central Wisconsin, this is 93.9 FM, WMMA Nakusa, and 92.9 FM, WYNW Burnham Wood. Listener-supported relevant radio, 93.9 and 92.9 FM. Relevant radio. The following broadcast is a production.
Oh, Lord. WHYSLP, Eau Claire.
For more on having a healthy marriage, go to family.org.
91.7 FM.
Positive, encouraging K-Love. 91.7 WDKV, Fond du Lac. And around the world at klove.com.
Coming up here at 1440 WNFL. Hey, Bob Euchre here. You're listening to the new home of the Milwaukee Brewers in Green Bay.
1440 WNFL, Green Bay, a service of Midwest Communications. 1440 WNFL News.
WDOR and WDOR FM, Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin, 21 degrees at 6 o'clock.
From ABC News, I'm Chuck Severson.
Hey, what's up? I'm Toby Mack.
Hey, we're Casting Crowns.
Your positive hit station, 89Q, is WCLQ Wausau.
Hi, I'm John Cooper from Skillet.
What's up? This is Jeremy Camp.
This is 89Q.
You're listening to Milwaukee's positive, encouraging K-Love. 105.3 WLVE, Mukwonago, Milwaukee.
WECB, Seymour, a Woodward radio station. 104.3, The Breeze.
Madison's only real country station, 96.3 Star Country. WMAT, Sauk City, Madison.
Ideas 91.9, WHDI, Sister Bay, Ellison Bay, where we talk about issues that matter to you.
Continuous gospel hits with yesterday's old gold on AM 1560 WGLB, Elm Grove, Milwaukee.
Bobby, don't count down. Is where praise. And poet-songwriters Elvis Costello and Brad Paisley.
You're listening to WSHS 91.7 FM in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, your home for Wisconsin Public Radio.
American Life, Myra Glass. If you're going to show, of course, we choose.
860 AM WNOV, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Ezekiel 25:17.
KFIC FM. Fond du Lac, Appleton, Oshkosh. Bob and Sherry in the morning. Today's best variety all day long. K107.1.
88.5 FM, WGNB, Millador. We're heading into the 6 o'clock hour on this Saturday night. I'm Paul. Glad to have you along as we make our way through this evening. Coming up in 2 hours, it's Soul to Soul, and tonight's special guest, the group FFH. They have a new album out called...
Another broadcast of Faith Mountain Ministries.
Talk Radio 1290. WKLJ, Sparta, La Crosse, and Toma. Committed to keeping you informed.
Good morning, and welcome to the worship service at St. John.
I'm Carmen Goldie from Goldie's Food Time, and I'm on the mic.
Streaming online at themic921.com. WXXM, Sun Prairie, Madison. WIZM FM, La Crosse.
Turn that up. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. It's music. Turn that up.
B93.
Classic Rock 94.5 is WTMB. Toma, Sparta, Black River Falls, Mauston.
97.9 WFPT Stevens Point, Wausau, Wisconsin Rapids. Real music variety from the 80s, 90s, and today. And the WSPT Early Morning Show with Jason Hillary. 97.9 WSPT.
Just a day, just an ordinary day.
WHIT.
Are trademarks of Monsanto Technology, LLC.
This is Jason Smith, host of All Night, and you're listening to Sports Radio 92.3 WOSQ, Spencer Marshfield.
ABC News Now, I'm Richard Cantu.
You're in tune with Cow Country, AM 1090 WISS Berlin, your full-service classic hit country radio station. Serving Berlin and the Fox Cities, we are a hometown broadcasting radio station.
USA Radio Network.
Effects in your life. Madison Lighting, Watts Road next to Woodman's West.
From WMGN, Madison's Magic 98. This is Magic 98 Love Songs. Make a request or dedication at 321-0098. Toll free at 800-708-0098. Or with U.S. Cellular, pound 98.1. Or reach us online at magic98.com. Magic 98 Love Songs.
Casual, comfortable, classical. Every weekday from 9 until 3, Wisconsin Public Radio is your music companion.
La Crosse is 88.9 WLSU, NPR News and Music.
88.9 WLSU La Crosse, your home for NPR News and classical music.
Mix 96.1 is WXYM FM, Toma, Sparta, a Magnum Group station.
Here we go. This is the Cooper Lawrence Show. Get in touch with
With a high of about 77, and things really cool off Sunday with partly cloudy skies and a high of 70. We're listener-supported Relevant Radio for Green Bay and the Fox Valley. Relevant Radio, 1050 AM.
Serving the Diocese of Green Bay and powered by you. Radio that bridges the gap between faith and everyday life. WJOK Kaukauna, Green Bay, and the Fox Valley's Relevant Radio, 1050 AM.
Father Thomas Loya on Morning Air.
There are...
Mix 106.9 is WNNO FM, Wisconsin Dells, Reedsburg, Poinette.
ReportToday.com and make sure your credit's ready.
Hey, bada, 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 so we bada.
ESPN Radio 1530. WMBE, Chilton, Appleton, Oshkosh. ESPN Radio Sports.
WECL, Elkmount, Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire.
92.9 Classic Rock, ECL.
For ENZYTE.com.
It's Fox Sports Radio. Big Ray, 1390.
Hello, you're on the air.
WRIG, Schofield, Wausau.
CNN Radio News.
This was your weather forecast from 96.1 TCX.
Your home for rockin' hits is 96.1 WTCX, Ripon, Fond du Lac, Oshkosh.
B92.3, 80s, 90s now. How you doing? Chris Matheny here, set to kick off another extended set of music on this I Love the 80s weekend as we slide into the midnight hour. Here are the Motels and Suddenly Last Summer on B93.3 WLDB, Milwaukee.
I think that'll work in your favor.
Okay, we're going to leave it.
News Talk 1010 WSPT, the station you can depend on. WSPT AM Stevens Point, Plover, and all of central Wisconsin.
Fox News Radio.
This is WRFM, Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. It's 6 degrees and midnight in Sturgeon Bay. Now on WDOR, it's time for ABC News, but in 5 minutes, one last look at your weather.
Changing lives. The Praise Network. WTPN 103.9 Westby. WEQS 89.3 Sparta. And K250 AZ 97.9 La Crosse.
It's now 10 o'clock. We'll continue this into the next hour.
News around the world, across Wisconsin, and right next door. And your Packers, Brewers, Badgers, Bucks flagship. News Radio 620 WTMJ, Milwaukee.
And to ABC News we go for the latest from Washington.
At Zimbrick BMW, 2400 Rimrock Road.
From the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire, your home for NPR News and classical music. 89.7 WUEC, Eau Claire.
Catholic Radio for Madison and the surrounding communities. WHFA-AM.net, a Starboard Broadcasting-owned station.
Helping you build healthy relationships.
WEMY Green Bay. Stay with us for the encouragement you need. We're 91.5
The Family.
Classic Rock. 94.5 is WTNB Toma, Sparta, Black River Falls, Boston.
Your vacation station.
You're listening to WDLS-AM, Wisconsin Dells, a Magnum Radio Group station.
Sunny and 77 at a minute after 1.
WSLD Whitewater. Today's hit country. Your all-time favorites. On your home in the country. 104.5 WSLD.
Hodag Country 97.5 WHDG. Pride Landing. Antigo. Eagle River. Wausau. A Marathon Media Station.
94.1 JJO is Metallica, Ozzy, System of a Down. 94.1 JJO is JJO, Watertown Medicine.
Medicine, solid rock.
94.1 JJO.
Skokie, Elkhorn, Highland Park, 95 Real Rock. From Chicago to Milwaukee. Listen anywhere at 95realrock.com. It's 10 o'clock. Time for the 95 Real Rock 10 o'clock rock block. 3 songs, 1 artist.
All thanks to Route 20, the premier Will Rock concert venue in Wisconsin tonight.
1570 AM. WCCN, Neillsville.
ABC News Now. I'm Daria Albinger. President Obama.
Hello, I'm Rachel Matthews with another hour of Queer Country. Here's Jake Owen with Yeehaw. It's 1 o'clock.
Today's pure country and all-time favorites. 99.9 WJBL. Janesville.
News, talk, sports. WTAQ Green Bay. WTAQ FM Glenmore. A service of Midwest Communications.
It's 11 o'clock.
You're tuned to Wisconsin Public Radio's Ideas Network, WHAA, Adams, Wisconsin Rapids.
This is WGBW, Two Rivers, Manitowoc, Denmark, AM 1590.
CNN Radio.
Bucky Country 95.9 is WBKY. Portage, Reedsburg, Poinet.
89.1 WSSW, Platteville. NPR News and classical music from Wisconsin Public Radio.
This is Ideas 90.7 WHAD, Delafield, Milwaukee. Listener supported Wisconsin Public Radio's Ideas Network.
Where you heard it first, News Talk 1400. WRJN Racing Canada.
From
WEZY, Racine, Kenosha, Milwaukee.
We'll see the sun come out this afternoon. I could not rule out another shower or thunderstorm, but nothing widespread like we saw this morning. Overall, not a bad day with a high temperature of 78 degrees. Partly cloudy tonight, we'll have a low near 60. Then tomorrow, a beautiful day to end our weekend. Partly sunny, low humidity, your high 75 degrees. And continue the streak in the next week. Monday looks nice, partly sunny with a high of 76. I'm meteorologist Dave Samuel.
WSFQ has to go. Marinette Menominee 96.3. 96.3 The Rock.
This is VCY America, WVCF, Eau Claire, 90.5 FM.
This is Kicks 106.3 WQCC La Crosse, a service of the La Crosse Radio Group.
Rock 92.1. Rock? Give me that radio. Sex.
What is a sex crime?
Not getting any. Beer.
Have a drink.
We know you've got your priorities straight. WMEQ. Menominee, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls.
The Performing Arts in Madison and proud to support Wisconsin Public Radio.
88.7 WERN, Madison. Your home for NPR News and classical music.
Taking a second.
Positive, encouraging K-Love. 90.5 WPFF, Sturgeon Bay, Green Bay. W244AW, Iron Mountain. W260AG, Ishpeming. W71AC, Appleton. W291CJ, Marquette. W254AG, Escanaba. And W245AK, Sheboygan.
Service of Midwest Communications. News Radio 1330 WHBL Sheboygan. WTLS Wisconsin Rapids, Stevens Point, Marshfield. Classic rock that really rocks.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Now the Q106 Primetime All Request Hour with Mike Charlie.
Madison's Country Q106.
And just a reminder, you've got about 2.5 shopping days left till Christmas and 55 days left till Valentine's Day.
WWQM-FM, Middleton, Madison.
Step 1, listen. Step 2, click. Step 3, win.
I love it.
B93 Country Club at B93radio.com.
Your dial is set for the sound of the new life. Listener-sponsored Family Radio.
Sharing the good news of the gospel 24 hours a day at 88.1 FM, WMWK, Milwaukee.
Family Radio's Western Bible Conference in San Jose, California.
From the Van Brady's TV Appliance and Furniture Studio, WOTV, Reedsville, Green Bay, a Cumulus station. The Beatle Brunch. 60 minutes featuring the 60s biggest bands. Welcome to another hour of the Beatle Brunch on 103.1 WOGB.
WOGB.
Still some things you just shouldn't have to pay for.
This is News Talk 790 WAYY, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls. We're the station you can depend on 24 hours a day.
From ABC News.
I swear to God, nonsense.
Yeah, he's got your news. Don't go away.
You are listening to the only place in southern Wisconsin for live local talk all day long. 1670 WTDY Madison, 1480 WTDA Madison.
Plenty of sunshine. It's 32 at 4 o'clock. Forecast from
Madison, Wisconsin. What's up? It's Friday night in August. Time to move out. So last Friday night party in your old apartment. Get the memories in, y'all. Get some drinks out. Get those good feelings on. Invite everyone over for your last party. It's summertime. I'm going to play the jams for you tonight. My name is Scotty Chicago. You're listening to 91.7 FM Madison Student Radio, WSUM. Number in the studio is 608-265-9786. Request lines are now open. Madison Student Radio.
1-866-354-1800. You asked for more ESPN radio? You got it. Milwaukee's sports station at night is 1290 AM, WMCS Greenfield, Milwaukee.
Good morning, I'm Debbie Young, and here's a look at the top stories making the news on 1290 WMCS.
Be out there this Wednesday night and dressed to impress.
WLYD, Sturgeon Bay, Green Bay, Appleton.
your favorite station of the region, the Big Easy 93.7, WEKZ-FM, Monroe, Freeport.
We're glad you're here. An even better variety. Magic 105 is WLXR Lacrosse, a service of the Lacrosse
Whether
Radio
you're
Group.
sitting on the front porch, rocking on a swing, or hanging out next to one of those plastic kiddie pools with the kids, cleaning house, or just chilling out in front of the AC, whatever you're doing, I'm glad you're doing it with us.
90 degrees in the south. Nice day for a swim, perhaps.
90.9 WHRM Wausau, your home for NPR news and classical music.
Sheboygan, ESPN Radio 950, WCLB Sheboygan, a Mountain Dog media station. ESPN Radio.
listening to WRCO, AM 1450 in Richland Center, Wisconsin. Thanks for listening. It's 5 o'clock. CBS News.
8, the future of U.S. involvement in Iraq.
Ideas 88.3, WHWC Menominee Eau Claire. Talk about issues that matter to you.
It's 5 o'clock. Coming up in western Wisconsin after the news, it's the West.
Broadcasting live from the Mills Fleet Farm Studio. Your home for sports radio in Northeast Wisconsin. WDUZ-FM Brilliant Green Bay and WDUZ-AM Green Bay. A Cumulus station.
We're all Americans here. WATQ, Chautauqua, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, Menominee. Moose Country 106.7.
Regal Homes, your Rice Lake area John Wick.
105.9 The Hog.
WWHG. Evansville, Janesville, Madison.
This is 80s Rock at 8.
Everything that rocks from the 1980s.
Only on 105.9 The Hog.
Everything that rocks.
They all end in 095.9. Good luck.
You're listening to 95.9 KISS FM.
WKSZ.
De Pere.
Green Bay.
Fox Cities.
A service of Woodward Communications.
95.9 KISS FM.
The Morning Kiss with Andrew Z and Jamie Lawrence.
Top 5 signs. It is too damn cold out.
WJWD, Marshall and Eastern Wisconsin, home of the Calvary Satellite Network.
Positive Country, AM 1050, WSGC, Kaukauna, Green Bay, and the Fox Cities.
.com/fantasy football.
Presented by Chevy Silverado.
This is the Sports Authority, ESPN Radio 1230, WXCO, Wausau.
CBS News, I'm Dave.
Taking you back into it because that's what it's all about, I guess. This is the fabulous Saturday Morning Freak Show. We're 90 FM, WWSP Stevens Point, Central Wisconsin's only source of real classic rock and roll.
Winds are from the west at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. WOSH, Oshkosh.
Here's the latest from ABC News.
WPCK Denmark.
God bless America.
WPKR Umro, Appleton, Oshkosh, Fond du Lac, Green Bay, and everywhere else in Wisconsin where people love their country.
WLTU Manitowoc, Two Rivers, Sheboygan, with the hits you grew up with.
WLTU News Time is 1 o'clock.
You're listening to Wisconsin's Heartland, 102.3, WHTL, Whitehall, Wisconsin.
Available. Open Sundays 1 to 4.
WEKZ-FM, Monroe, Freeport.
Frank and I get so much out of volunteering.
Lately, it was taking too
Duke FM is WGEE, New London, Appleton, Oshkosh, WDKF, Sturgeon Bay, Green Bay, and W226BD, Green Bay.
Ideas 91.3 WHHI, Highland. Talk about issues that matter to you.
We are AM 980 WCUB Two Rivers, Manitowoc, Wisconsin, where award-winning local news comes first. WCQB.
Smash Country 92.9 WRJC, Mauston, Elroy, Linden Station.
Thank you much, Ryan, for just keeping it right here on 92.5 WBWI.
I'm a huge country music fan.
Shadazy, Winona,
Faith Hill, Scotty Emmerich, Rascal Flatts,
Joe Nichols. Hi, this is Pam Tillis. Stay tuned for more of the best. I said the best in country music. You'll find all of your favorite country stars right here. 92.5 WBWI West Bend.
92.5. Proud to be recognized by the American Gem Society.
89.7 WUEC Eau Claire. NPR News and classical music from Wisconsin Public Radio.
WOZZ Mosinee. Translator W275AC Wausau. Rock 94.7.
A ministry of Northwestern College.
Life 102.5 is WNWC FM.
All the best country. Cal 97, that is us. We're WCOW, Sparta Lacrosse, Toma.
Saturday night with Romeo on C100 WBIZ FM Eau Claire. Available anywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app. Download most requested songs in the world all night long.
It's Carson in for Romeo here.
From the Kitchen and Floor Decor Studio.
Proud to be an American. WATQ, Chautauqua, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, Menominee. Moose Country 106.7.
Available everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now, #1 for podcasting. Moose Country 106.7, an iHeartRadio station.
Some exclusions may apply. See store for details.
Do the right thing and listen to Sean Hannity following Mark Belling weekday evenings at 6. Every hour, every day. News that's factual, fair, and balanced. This is continuing coverage on News Talk 1130 WISN Milwaukee.
He was assaulted, but this was not a random act. Good morning, I'm Tom Moore.
To determine whether a service is already covered, most vehicles.
This is WEKZ-FM, Monroe Freeport. It's now 7:57. Let's head up to Ridgeway. Their anniversary sale is continuing. Jerry Ayers is there at Ayers Furniture. He's got 52,000 square feet of space. Family owned since 1940. In Ridgeway, Jerry Ayers. Hey, Jerry, good morning.
Good morning, Scott.
All right, well, let's talk about the first
production of Western One, first in country.
Now, more of Country Gold Saturday night on 96.7 WYTE, Whiting, Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids.
For more information, visit FordCPO.com.
WWWX, Oshkosh, Appleton, WXWX, Brilliant, Green Bay, a Cumulus media station.
Can a pro fullback run the 40 in 2 seconds?
Following Simply Folk here on Wisconsin Public Radio.
Your home for NPR News and classical music. 90.7 WVSS, Menominee.
It's 12 noon. You're listening to Wisconsin Public Radio.
1070.
WTSO Madison.
It's all about the point guards. I'm Jack Ike with this.
Wisconsin Public Radio. Your home for NPR News and classical music. 89.3 WPNE-FM, Green Bay.
It's 8:57 from WOCT, Oshkosh.
Looks like we'll see 86 for the day on Friday.
You're listening to WJTY Lancaster, a Christ-centered, listener-supported ministry of Family Life Radio.
Family Life Radio. On the air, everywhere.
101 WIXX, Green Bay, Fox Cities, where the hits come to play.
WIXX, Green Bay.
The girl has got the touch. Send us a mail at WPR.org.
Ideas 970, WHA, Madison, where we talk about issues that matter to you.
After 4 o'clock this afternoon, news from National Public Radio and Wisconsin Public Radio.
12:30 quiz question here on Wisconsin Public Radio.
Your gateway to public radio is WGTD, 91.1 FM, Kenosha Racine, NPR News, and classical music.
We're going to hear some rather colorful music, and the first color is blue.
4 miles east of Richland Center on 14. Outlaw Country D99.3 is WDMP AM and FM, Dodgeville. A Dodge Point Broadcasting Company. D99.3 country music. The Madison area's only station for the best country.
Best country right here.
Outlaw Country D99.3.
Every day.
D99.3 weather.
Brought to you by Uberstocks Chrysler of Platteville at the corner of 4th and Furnace Street in downtown Platteville. You're listening to the John Tesh Radio Show on Light 107.3 WSJY, Fort Atkinson, Janesville, Beloit.
AM 1270, original hits and hourly news. WRJC, Austin.
CBS News, I'm Christopher Glenn.
From the Tractor Central Studio, your home for McKay and Donuts in the morning and your official radio home for Country Fest. This is Hot Country B95, WQRB, Bloomer, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls. An iHeart Country station.
Part of June, month of 1,000 tickets.
Lips LaBelle.
Lips LaBelle.
From Radio City. 94.5 WKTI. Milwaukee.
228-5615.
With studios at the University of Wisconsin Marathon County, this is Ideas 91.9 WLBL-FM Wausau.
From NPR News in Washington, I'm Carol Van Dam.
Thanks for listening to the music of your life on WFCL, Clintonville, Shawano, New London, AM 1380.
Here's the latest.
This is WCFW, Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire, Menominee.
It's 54 degrees at 7 o'clock.
AP Radio News.
This is the Brewers Radio Network.
Milwaukee Brewers Baseball on Sports Radio 1400 WBIZ Eau Claire. Brought to you in part by Hertel and Gibbs of Eau Claire, the law firm you want on your side.
Remember, at iCare, we care.
You rock. WAUN-FM, Kewanee, Green Bay, Sturgeon Bay. A Magnum Radio Group station.
Good morning from the WAUN News.
The Air Exchange, daily on 1240 Radio, WOMT, Manitowoc, Two Rivers. CBS News, I'm Peter.
89.9 WHSA, Brule, your home for NPR News and classical music.
Thunder 100.1 WDDC Portage.
Thunder Country.
WERN, Madison, your home for NPR News and classical music.
WLWK-FM and HD1 Milwaukee. The weekend soundtrack is 94.5 Lake FM.
WMAD-FM, Sun Prairie, Madison, the alternative.
Cumulus Broadcasting.
This is Star 98, WQLH, Green Bay, Appleton, Fox Cities, a Cumulus media station.
Your turn, Dad.
Thanks. Great.
Yes,
sure hope there's more of that.
All right, you're on. Star 100, WRHN Rhinelander.
A great night. Sparks Flying brought to you by Miller Lite. Good call. AM 1570, The Score.
This is WSCO, Appleton Sports Radio. AM 1570, The Score, a Woodward radio station. The Fox National Sports Report. Time to visit Hussar's House of Fine Dining, historic downtown West End.
WTKM, AM and FM, Hartford, Wisconsin.
And now it's time for us to head out to the Dodge County